to At the Mic with Michael Schumacher, brought to you by JR's Oasis. It's more than a fuel station, more than a convenience store. It is your one-stop travel shop on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 FM, 1570 AM, KVTK, Vermilion, and Yankton. And we have a special Coyote Conversation on the line. Coyote Conversations brought to you by Dan Kohlberg of Farm Bureau Financial Services in the Meridian District of Yankton. That's Farm Bureau Financial Services. Farm, auto, home, life, it's your future. Let's protect it. And we are talking with Cody Bates, a recruit, a verbal commit to the University of South Dakota out of Nebraska. Cody, how are you doing today?
Doing great.
Well, I am so glad to hear that. And I tell you what, for people that don't know you, just take a moment to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you, about your family, hobbies, interests, anything like that, and then what led the decision to commit to the University of South Dakota.
Well, my name's Cody Bates, and we're from Bridgeport, Nebraska, originally from Lincoln. And, you know, I like fishing, hunting, and ranching on the ranch. And just one of the major decisions I made to go to USD was the coaches. The coaches are great there, and I just love it there.
All right, excellent. And so are you an only child, or tell us a little bit about your family?
I have an older sister and a twin brother.
Oh, okay. Now, are they both athletes as well?
No, my brother Colin, he plays football with me, but my sister she lives in Lincoln and does barbering.
Okay, all right. Now, so both you and your brother play football. Were your parents athletes at all? Who did you get your athleticism from?
You know, my parents weren't very into the athletic parts, but I think I pretty much taught myself because I love the game.
All right. Well, when was the first time that you really fell in love with football, where you knew it was something you wanted to play?
The very first time I got on the field, really. First game when I was in the 5th grade. I just fell in love with it. And every day it just came back better and better.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit about Bridgeport. So you're originally from Lincoln. How long have you lived in Bridgeport?
We've lived in Bridgeport for 14 years.
Okay, so most of the time that you've been in Bridgeport. Tell us a little bit about that community, and tell us a little bit about the football program.
Yeah, the community's great here. Everybody's just tight-knit, you know, and we got a town of 1,500 people, no stoplights or nothing. It's just great here. I love it. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
All right. And what's the football program like?
The football program is great. We have great coaches. We've been in the playoffs every year of my high school career, and it's just great. You know, we all try. We have upperclassmen that help us out, and now that I'm an upperclassman, I'm helping these freshmen, sophomores out, you know.
All right. And so, you mentioned that you like ranching. Is that what your family does? Are you guys, are you ranchers, or are your parents employed off the ranch as well? What's that like?
No, actually, my girlfriend's family is, so I help out there, and I work at a sale barn, so.
Oh, okay. So what do you like best about ranching? Because in Nebraska, ag is so big. Whether it's farming and livestock and crops, or ranching and maybe more wide open prairie, what is it that you love the most?
I think just being outside in nature.
All right. Do you find a correlation between ranching, what you do there for work, and what you do on the football field? Is there ever that crossover where you're like, wow, yeah, I utilize this and this maybe not in the same way, but it's something I have to utilize for both, maybe strength, or even just the way to think through a problem?
Yeah, it's, the problem solving, you have to have a quick mind on it, so.
All right. Well, excellent. And what do you do at the sale barn?
I move cattle up and get them into the sale ring, and, I bring them all the way in, so Yeah.
All right. Well, and I'm sure usually they're pretty good, pretty easy to go. But do you ever get one of those that's just stubborn that leads the rest that makes it just a difficult day?
Oh yeah, you have so many that'll come and chase you, and you got to hop over fences over quick. So
Well, it is a different lifestyle, and that's for sure. But and that's what's great. Even though USD Vermilion not necessarily an ag community, you're right in the still in the middle of the heartland, and so you're not losing any of that connection. Was that kind of big as well that you'd be somewhat comfortable in the environment?
yeah. I just like the small community, and just there's open land around Vermilion, so.
All right. Well, perfect. Well, I want to talk a little bit about your upcoming football season and then the future that it holds for you. But first, I always like to ask some icebreakers. You willing to answer a few of those?
Yeah.
All right. Now these are pretty nonsensical. They're not heavy at all. First one is one final meal. What would you want to have?
Ooh, I'm a brisket sandwich.
Oh, a brisket sandwich. All right. Well, brisket's amazing. Do you have a specific type of bread that you would normally use on that?
Nah, just a regular bun.
All right. Sounds good. Now, you going to have dessert?
A scotcheroo.
Oh, man, those are amazing.
They are.
They just are. I'm a guy battling. I'm losing weight, but man, if I see a scotcheroo, that's a tough one to pass up. So man,
free game for sure.
Oh, definitely. All right, excellent. Now, if you could see any three musical artists live in concert from throughout history, so living or dead, who would you want to see?
I'd like to see Cody Johnson, George Strait, and probably Johnny Cash.
All right. I cannot argue with any of those. My daughter just turned 23, and she's a huge Johnny Cash fan. Huge Johnny Cash. And George Strait, just old school country, still filling arenas. You got to love that. And Cody Johnson, kind of obviously newer school, but still maintains those country roots. Oh, yeah, you got some great ones there. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, do you have any pregame hype music that you like? Is there a go-to for you, or a genre at the very least, or do you just kind of center yourself more in silence?
I have a playlist that I think my go-to artist has got to be Gunna.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I'm more into like the heavy rock kind of.
For your pregame stuff?
Yeah, like Five Finger Death Punch maybe.
Okay. All right. I totally understand. Hype, and the hype music isn't always what you want to enjoy for long term, but it's that short term energy burst, right?
Yes.
No, totally get it. Totally get it. Okay. Now, if you could travel back one time to any point in the Earth's history and be guaranteed safe return, to when would you travel and why?
Ooh, that's a good one. Oh. I'd probably like to meet Doc Holliday.
Oh, all right. I like that.
Tombstone movie, I know that's not, but
no, that's a good one. Okay, and he was such an enigmatic character. I mean, literally a dentist, and a man of education, and turned to not crime, but was a man with a gun and helping tame the Old West and part of the OK Corral. No, I like that. Doc Holliday would be a great one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you that's the first time Doc Holliday's been mentioned, but I am not mad about it. No, that's perfect. All right. Now, for this one, assume all of your basic life needs are met. So you have guaranteed basic levels of food, shelter, clothing, and transportation. So you don't want for anything, but nothing's extravagant. Money is no object, but you can only buy one thing. It could be something completely different, random, whatever, or an upgrade of any one of those items. What would you do?
I would have to upgrade my food.
Okay.
Big food guy.
All right. All right. Hey, I mean, you have to fuel a football player and a rancher, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. No, nothing wrong with that at all. And then finally, this one it could be a celebrity, it could be an athlete, or it could be somebody closer to home, and you can have more than one answer. But as you go through life, who is someone or are some people that you hold up as examples and say, if I can live my life like him or her, I'm going to consider myself a success?
I would say, I'd say Tom Brady.
Okay, Tom Brady, man, he did nothing but win, overcame all of the doubters, and and he's been so successful off the field and in marketing himself, and now a football analyst. Nah, I think there are worse people to model yourself after. All right, well, you did great on the icebreakers. I know those aren't your normal questions, but you did wonderfully. But you okay if we circle back to some football in school?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so you've committed to USD. Do you know what you want to study when you're in college?
Well, I'm between sports management and business right now.
Okay. What would you want to do with sport management? More like the agent side, or what are you thinking?
More like the physical therapy
Okay. All right.
side,
Excellent.
and like the athletic director, maybe.
Okay. All right. I like that. And maybe a combination of some business with that, because, man, that's what it feels like, especially at the college level. It's becoming, even at all levels, becoming kind of a big business, isn't it?
Yeah, big business.
It is. All right. Well, obviously, before that, you have a senior year. So what are some of your goals, both as an individual and for your team this coming season?
Yeah, well, our team wants to make it to the postseason, but we also need to all be in the weight room this summer and, just create a big bond together. And some of the goals that I have are to, run every day after practice, or do some speed and agility work, and, lift every day. And for the season, I just want to be the best for my teammates and the best for my team and community.
All right. So I know just from what I was able to see, you were recruited as a linebacker. Do you play on the offensive side of the ball in high school?
Yeah, I do. I play receiver.
Receiver? I mean, so you can't be too slow, can you?
No, you can't.
All right. So do you think your speed is one of your strong attributes, both on the offensive and defensive side?
Yeah, I'd say so. I've put on some pounds for linebackers, so I'm a little on the heftier side, but I can still get around there.
All right. Well, excellent. And so this summer you're going to be working, hitting the weights, and doing all of that. Any vacation plans between now and when school starts?
I think my family's going to Florida. I don't know if I'm going to go or not. I got fall camp, so.
All right. When does fall camp start?
I think it's the first week of August.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
And so obviously looking forward to that. Do you do other sports, or is football the one sport that you do?
I do. I did basketball and track and baseball.
Oh, you do baseball as well. Okay. So
Yep.
do you find that those kind of work with each other, just keeping you in shape and maybe working on some of your agility and different moves? Because, I mean, each sport takes something a little bit different, doesn't it?
Yeah, you just got to be, well-rounded and willing to work differently, and,
All right. And so between now and when you report to USD, you're going to be following what the Coyotes do this season?
Yeah, I'm going and I'm graduating early, so we'll be up there early.
Oh, so you're going to be up here for like after the new year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, that is great. So you'll shortly after football season, then you'll be graduating. You'll come up here, then you'll enroll for that spring semester at USD?
Yep.
Oh, that is awesome. Okay. Well, perfect. That probably gives you a little bit of an advantage. You can work some of those the spring games with them, or the spring practices, kind of get a few things under your belt and get acclimated a little bit and maybe kind of see what you need to work on, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. Well,
Yes,
great.
it is.
Well, Cody, hey, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. Really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to following you in football here your senior year. I love following Nebraska high school football. I'm from Crofton, so northeast Nebraska, and we've had some
yeah.
success. So yeah, and you guys are Class C2, correct?
Yep.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
See, so not even competition. Crofton's 8-man now. So yeah, it's cool. I can cheer for you and not worry about you facing Crofton. We're cool. But
My freshman year, we played Crofton.
oh, did you?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, but I just love following Nebraska high school football. I love following South Dakota too. But so I'm looking forward to following you this year. But best of luck with everything. Best of luck this summer, and looking forward to seeing you in Coyote Red.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, have yourself a great rest of your day, man. And I hope this isn't the last time we talk. Okay?
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Cody. Cody Bates from Bridgeport, Nebraska. Recruited as a linebacker, about 6'4". They have him listed at 210. Sounds like he's maybe put on a little bit, and that's great. You know, that is a great size for a linebacker. You're excited, especially because he plays basketball, does track, baseball, plays receiver in high school. So obviously has some wheels. That's so valuable at the linebacker position. And it's an exciting time to be a Coyote football fan. I think this is going to be an amazing season. And you look at some of these recruiting classes that they have, kids that are committing for next year. And obviously I know commitments are fluid. But a lot of them, you don't see too many that then flip. I think a lot of them buy into this USD program, and then they're bought in. And I think they're ready to roll. So I'm excited for Cody and all of these kids in this upcoming class. So obviously, these Coyote Conversations right now are brought to you by Dan Kohlberg of Farm Bureau Financial Services in the Meridian District of Yankton. Farm, auto, home, life, it's your future. Let's protect it. That's Dan Kohlberg of Farm Bureau Financial Services, the exclusive sponsor of these Coyote Conversations. This is At the Mic with Michael Schumacher, brought to you by JR's Oasis. We'll be back right after this.